which became the scene of a massive standoff between ICE agents and protesters last week. Agents managed to apprehend over 360 illegal immigrants at the farm, including 14 underage minors. And now we're learning more about the farm's owner. Glasshouse Farms president and co-founder Graham Farrar has been called a pioneer in growing so-called environmentally friendly cannabis. He has a history of donating to Democratic candidates and causes, including a hefty $10,000 donation to Gavin Newsom back in 2018. Meanwhile, Democratic California leaders are still working to oppose immigration enforcement however they can. That includes Los Angeles Mayor Karen Bass, who's rolling out a new plan to give cash cards to families allegedly threatened by ICE.
But we also are going to have a reinstitution of the Angelino card, something that Mayor Garcetti started during COVID, that will actually provide cash assistance to people. Because, you have people who don't want to leave their homes, who are not going to work, and they are in need of cash. It's a couple $100, I don't know the exact amount, and this should be available in about a week.
I can't take this.
Steve, so
Unbelievable. Elections have consequences. So now we're going to turn around and give the illegals money after they took it to court. The Supreme Court then ruled on it. So you feel so strongly about the cause that you're going to break the law. So if you want to break the law as the mayor, then you have to be held accountable. And the Justice Department should lock you up. You should be indicted and go to jail. You feel that strongly about the cause. Because the Democratic Party have spoken. You don't see no one in support of these illegals. We want them gone. I was tired of them a long time ago. I wanted them to go. And now they're starting to go, and y'all are pushing back. And y'all are determined to fight this battle. And, I remember under the Biden administration, there was talk about children being used as child labor. And now they're just showing that this marijuana plantation over here, they had all the illegals. They had 14 underage children working. See, y'all been bringing these people in, selling them actually to these corporations, and having children, underage children working. So y'all was doing really wrong. Really wrong. And you're pushing back. So I hope the Justice Department arrests you. And anyone that wants to stand up for the illegals, because these are legal citizens. They do not have the same rights, legal protection as American citizens. You're not listening to the Democrats. They have told you, they have spoke out on this situation, and we're just going over and over it again and again. You wonder why people are supporting Donald Trump in this situation. See, because y'all want to take over the country, actually. And y'all are. And y'all have to go because y'all are growing in numbers, record numbers very fast, buying up things, owning things, and y'all see it. Y'all want to take over this country, and we're not going to let y'all. We're not going to let y'all. And y'all will leave. Y'all don't get it. Elections have consequences. And there's a lot of fear-mongering going on. There's always fear-mongering going on. Oh, the Republicans are going to get you. They're going to get you. Oh, the Democrats are going to get you. They're going to get you. This is nothing new. This will always happen. But this game, and you gatekeepers, you Hispanic, Latino gatekeepers, you black gatekeepers, who do nothing for the black community, won't help us at all, won't even give us scraps, tell us to pull ourselves up by our bootstraps. than y'all want to constantly keep doing for others. After this country has been built, I say the same thing over and over again. I mean, if you watch my podcast, you know that this is nothing new what I'm saying. This is my true belief. So you're pushing people to a point where as though they have to support Donald Trump. Yeah. And so many other things. Even with the Supreme Court just gave Trump more leeway to dismantling the education system. But you know what? The states have money. You have a lot of money. You have money that you ain't even spent yet. Just like California. She said she was going to use money. It was only a couple $100. They're going to give to her a couple $1 million, a couple $100 for each person, but millions of dollars as a whole. Try to talk to people like we're stupid, like we're low IQ. In the rest of these states, Philadelphia, New York, Chicago, Detroit, Washington, Mississippi, Memphis, all these places that y'all are telling black folks that doomsday is coming. Where's our money? We pay taxes into these states. Where's our money? You definitely get y'all, the tickets that y'all write people and just so many other things that y'all scam people out of money for. But you're constantly giving yourself raises. You know what? Actually, I always say to myself that the Board of Education in Philadelphia, it was like the bureaucracy was just crazy because I didn't see nobody doing anything. The schools has asbestos in them. The children have to deal with that. And you wonder why these children have lung diseases and asthma and so many different things because of the school. They've been dealing with it from elementary school. And they always put a new superintendent in. Everybody's getting raises. And the schools are ran like jails. These are democratic cities. But you want to blame the state for that. No, you running your cities. And you have been running them in the ground. And when Donald Trump said what y'all had to lose, I understood that. And I'm only speaking the truth. And y'all want to say, hey, oh, he's a Republican. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. But the truth is the truth. And things have to change. The city has to invest into the school system. Y'all have the money. You have all these buildings, but you were taking the schools and selling them to different corps. They're shutting schools down. Temple University took that school, John Wanamaker's. Oh, that was like a state-of-art school, one of the best, a very nice school. Knocked it down, turned it into a football field. The city let that happen. I rode through the projects down 10th and Thompson in Philadelphia the other day, and just look at the border houses. People need places to live. Why are you boarding them houses up that can house people? Working class people. Not people that's looking for a handout, but low income people. Because your plan is to privatize that community, sell it out. You let these people come into these cities and buy up the city. The point I'm making is that these democratic cities aren't doing anything for their people. So why we don't want no illegals in there? Because we have been fighting for a change. Yep. We have been fighting for these changes. We see what's going on. I went to basically, Philadelphia in the next 5 or 6 years could be ran by Hispanics because they have been a growing population and constantly growing. That has to stop. That has to stop. Especially when they're not here legally. They have a right to grow and prosper and live the American dream like anyone else. There's a process. Jumping over fences, coming through tunnels, coming over here. Nah, that's over. And the Trump administration sees that. They see that this country will be ran over. And by all means, they're not going to allow people to plant their flag on American territory and take over. The mayor of LA, she wants that. Her people can use that money. I heard about so many skid rows over there. Black people, white people. They need a helping hand. But you're looking for the votes. That's all that's in your mind is the vote, staying in power. You don't care about the people. You don't care about them children that they are child laboring. Having children out there doing jobs as they're children. So I can't agree with the policies of the Democrats on this. Nope. So I want to deal with this. And we'll deal with Trump and other things when we get to it. See, because we can chew gum and walk at the same time. But we got to address this because this is a problem. A very serious problem. And y'all going to understand that we mean business. And we're going to stand on business. And I will support Trump in this situation every step of the way. And I'll fight with him on other things. Yep. I want them. There's so many different things that we have to deal with. But like I said, we can chew gum and walk at the same time. If you like the podcast, please subscribe. Help me get my views up. I need your support. If you like it, I appreciate it.